Hey, it's Mike. Let's talk about Reaper. In this video, we'll be talking about 10 things I like about Reaper. One thing that I really like about Reaper is how a track is a track is a track. What I mean by that is with a lot of other DAWs, you have to select whether your track is going to be stereo or mono, or if it's going to be MIDI or contain video. But with Reaper, you can place all of these different types of content on the same track, and it'll just interpret it and play it back as the playhead comes across that content. Reaper's also really light on resources. You can find lots of jokes and memes on the internet about being able to run Reaper on a potato. While that may not literally be true, you can run Reaper on very modest hardware. Adam Steele with Hot Pole Studios recently did a video running Reaper on a Raspberry Pi, and I think that everybody who watched it was quite amazed at how well it performed on such modest hardware. Reaper's also cross-platform compatible, so whether you're running Windows, Linux, Mac, or even a Raspberry Pi, Reaper will work on just about any operating system you'd like to install it on. Reaper's fast-paced development cycle is unlike anything I've ever seen. It's interesting to see the development cycle of other DAWs and how slowly they respond to bug reports and community requests. Meanwhile, Reaper's pre-release forum has daily updates and stable releases just about every week. The trial period is where Reaper really shines. You can download a completely uncrippled copy of Reaper, and that trial is good for 60 days. The only difference between the paid version and the trial is that it will nag you for about 5 seconds when you open it each time. It's fully featured, and the generous 60-day trial period allows you to experience everything that Reaper has to offer. If and when you do decide to purchase Reaper, you'll find the pricing to be very fair. Many DAWs have switched to a subscription model, but Reaper continues to remain affordable at a low cost of $60 for home use and $225 for commercial. The feature set between the commercial and residential versions of Reaper are the same. The only difference is you being honest about how you use the license. A commercial license in this case is defined by you making more than $20,000 annually using the software. Reaper's flexibility is unmatched in the industry. Many DAWs force you to operate in the way that they dictate. In some respects, that may be viewed as a good thing because there's one definitive way to do things. But Reaper allows you to customize the DAW any way you see fit. If you prefer to work one way versus the other, you have options. You can change how Reaper looks with different skins and themes, create custom screen sets to fit your workflow, and even create custom actions and macros to fire off sequences of complicated events with a single mouse click. This is a bit of a weird one, but I actually like the plugins that come with Reaper. Many people who are new to Reaper but have used other DAWs often complain about how the plugins look and also the lack of virtual instruments. The plugins that do come with Reaper, while Spartan in appearance, are very functional and they sound great. And as for virtual instruments, when you consider how much Reaper costs, I would much rather spend a small amount of money on the DAW and then buy the virtual instruments that I want versus paying a higher price for a bunch of instruments that I may never use. One of Reaper's strongest points is its community. There's the official Reaper forum, countless Facebook groups, my own Discord server, and many other YouTube channels that are truly community focused. Not only are the users helping each other, but the developers of Reaper are also active in these communities. And best of all, the name. With a name like Reaper, how can you go wrong? I like coffee. It's got to count for something. Hey, is this even recording? Where's the button?